Hello, this is Katie. I'm Katie from Pet Nutrition, and here is today's blog video. I actually wasn't going to do a video for today's blog, but I decided against it, that I would do one, because I'm going to be talking about, I guess, some things that are a little personal, but I suppose being a registered dietitian, it's very much about, I guess the profession projects a bit of, I guess, rigidity or, sort of boundaries, which is important, but we are now in 2018 and I feel it is important, I suppose, with how we're working now, to be transparent. And yes, we're all human. So what's interesting was I got inspired to do this blog because a couple of weeks ago I was at a private hospital that I work at, and I was just talking to some people and went round the corner and I overheard a conversation, and it inspired me for today's blog. So I'm going to share what the conversation was, and then I'm going to explain what I want to share with you, which is how I feel, why I'm so passionate about helping people with weight loss and my story, and also there is a free gift for you that you can download from my website. So I was, I was looking for a colleague of mine, and so I introduced myself to some people, and I went round the corner and I overheard, this was a nurse, she was talking to a porter. I heard her say, look at her, typical, she's a dietitian, stick thin like this. And I thought, oh, and the porter said, well, she obviously follows her own advice. And I got a little bit of a sting, and then I'm used to hearing things like that. And I just processed it, and it made it sort of, what come up was that I suppose over the years, now I've been in practice for 11 years, I trained in New Zealand and I've been working in the UK and I love it. So I run Pet Nutrition and I do online coaching, so face-to-face online with clients. I do assessment, treatment plans, 30-day coaching plans, and a 3-month weight loss coaching program. And yeah, I love it. I love helping people. So I was reflecting on this, and thoughts come up that quite often, not so much now, I'll be honest, maybe once a year or twice a year, but when I first started my practice, I would have clients that were frustrated with their weight, I suppose judge me. And I can understand, I suppose, if you're that frustrated about something and you see somebody that obviously, has a slim figure trying to help you, part of you, if, might want to judge that person. We're all human. Unfortunately, when we judge, it blocks us to be able to actually feel and solve a problem, because we put a defensive wall up. But I have had that, I had that quite a lot when I was starting my practice, and it upset me. There were times when I'd come home and be quite upset and cry about it. And I feel I was upset because I want to help people so much, and this wasn't helping. And so in my life, I grew up with my mum and dad, and we grew up in New Zealand. And I can remember my mum had this eating habit of, she would get stressed with all the things that she had to do. So she wouldn't eat all day. She would say she's too busy, because I can remember even as a young girl saying, hey, Mum, let's make porridge together. We lived on it. We had a 10-acre small holding. So we had these goats, and we'd make this delicious porridge with this beautiful milk. It was delicious. But yeah, I used to get frustrated because Mum she didn't want to have the porridge with me. She was too stressed. So she'd go out all day, come in, and be moody, have headaches, feel so tired, and she would complain about it. And I used to feel frustrated. But what happened was in the evening, she would overeat, and I know that she wasn't happy that she was doing it, but she would diet. She had an unhealthy relationship with food and her weight. And my sister went on a diet. Yeah, probably against her will, when she was a teenager. And she never really struggled with her weight, but she did because she went on diets as a teenager. And people close in my family, brother, my dad, aunts, uncles, cousins, have struggled with their weight. So, and I haven't. And I think as a young girl, I made a decision that I would eat well, that I would look after myself in that way. So I feel really proud of the fact that I have worked hard at this element of self-care. Now, obviously our environment's very powerful, and I had this conditioning from my parents, and I was around these habits. Yeah, mum did some good things, like she would always wake up first in the morning and drink a lot of water. So I have this habit every time I wake up in the morning. Every morning I wake up, I have a large glass of water to drink. So yeah, we really do, we're influenced by how we're brought up. And if you think about your upbringing, you'll probably have lots of like aha moments, and where you're thinking about what you learned from your parents with regards to your food and drink, exercise, and alcohol habits. So I feel proud of this. So in my 20s and 30s and late teens, I've been working on changing the diet mentality in my mind. And this is something that I haven't actually shared before, because a lot of people just thought, oh, Katie's never struggled with her weight. Like, what would she know? I have not had body fat levels outside of the healthy range. So approximately it's like 23-25% the healthy range to about 35% in women, and then 35 to 39% is overweight, 39% is obesity. Now this is body fat percentage, this is not BMI, I might add. So my body fat levels have fluctuated between 25 and 31%. So I've never had body fat levels outside the healthy range, and I don't understand how that feels. So, however, I feel proud that despite the environment that I grew up in, I have maintained healthy body fat levels, and I have worked very hard at that. I work every day on taking care of myself well with food, having a healthy relationship with my body and exercise. I learned a sport, which is almost 3 years ago now, rowing. I have swimming lessons. And I've started learning how to paddleboard. I have a dog. I love to walk, and I love cycling as well, although I haven't done that for a wee while. I wanted to share this with you because I really love helping people. I love helping people a lot with their body fat levels, and something that really resonated with me in terms of emotional eating was an experience once with, on my birthday, about 4 or 5 years ago, my Nana passed away. And I also forgot to say, when I was describing people who struggle with their weight, my Nana struggled with her weight. And she passed away. She died on my birthday. And it was really hard. I remember the day. I'll always remember the day. I made a Victoria sponge, this delicious cake with white spelt flour. I'd made it with love, and I had this delicious icing sugar butter cream. It was delicious, and I can just remember feeling so uncomfortable after Dad phoned me to tell me, and I literally wanted to just stuff this cake into my mouth. It was quite bizarre. I'd never experienced anything like that before. And that taught me a lot. Actually, I cut it up into slices and where I live, I have a lot of neighbours around me. I gave them all a slice, and I just gave it away. And I chose to do something else that day. So yeah, I wanted to share this with you, and I hope that this helps you in some way. If you feel that you're struggling with your weight, that you definitely can do something about it, because we're all human and we all experience various different situations with food. So plus, I've just learned so much from, I guess, my own experiences, plus that I have done over almost 6,000 consultations with clients over the years. It's just taught me so much, and I feel I have this great depth of understanding of all about diets and emotional eating, and what to do to solve the problem. So, you know, why people diet, why diets don't work, why we emotionally eat, how to stop it, how to shift your thinking from struggle to success, what you actually need to do to get different results and change that, and how to really be very confident with food and understand how you should be eating for your body, so you just feel you completely change everything in your life that you're not happy with. I really love helping people, because I feel like I've learned so much about that. And the only way I can describe making this change is it feels like magic. You know, when you watch a magician and they're doing the magic and you just really don't understand. It's just, you can't see. It's like you just can't see how the trick goes. But once you understand, it's like, oh wow. It's like almost this whole new world opens up, and you see things that you didn't see before. Well, this is what this is like, just shifting your awareness completely. So you know that you'll never need to be deprived of foods. You can always eat the foods that you love. Nobody's going to tell you that you can't eat them. So yeah, wanted to share this story with you today. I feel happy that I have, and how I love to help people is free content. I have a blog on pecknutrition.com, and also there's a free gift, which is 5 powerful weight loss myths to ignore, which you can download. And also the 3 paid services I have at the moment is you can come for an assessment and treatment plan. So that's basically where you have 1.5 hours with me, and we give you a plan to suit you, so that you basically know what's going on with you, and what you need to do to get the results you want. So I help people with weight loss, but also I do help people if they have digestive health problems as well. But this video today is just regarding weight loss. So this is a great, see, I need to do an assessment and work out, you know, how to treat each person. That's really important. So that is the first service. The second service is 30-day results coaching. So that runs over a month, where I design all the menus. You have a look at them, check that you're happy, so that we can work with your food likes and dislikes. And we have a weekly meeting, and also I do review. You write progress reports of how things are going over the week for the month, which I review as well. And then there is a 3-month coaching program, which is really designed for people that are serious about having a lot of support for weight loss. So one thing to point out is that I suppose the dieting industry has kind of conditioned us into quick results, which is unrealistic, as we know that does not work. We want to look over a trajectory of a year. So to have a 3-month coaching program is excellent, because we really get energy levels boosted, gets cravings under control, and you get into a rhythm over the first 3 months. You have daily coaching support all your menus are designed. You have a weekly check-in with me, and you also get educational resources as well. The 30-day results coaching is really to help people with the implementation of the assessment and treatment plan, and for people that sort of can take the ball rolling but after that. But clients do repeat the coaching plans. They may or may not have breaks in between. And if you have the 3-month coaching program, that includes a free assessment and treatment plan as well. I also do free calls for all new clients. So this is 15 minutes that we can chat. You don't have to go through to a paid service. So even if you're struggling at all and you just want to chat, you can email me at inquiries@pepnutrition.com, or send me a phone call, text, or WhatsApp on 07759 117 494, and I would love to speak with you. Also, if you know of any friends or family members who are struggling and they want to make a shift to move away from dieting, please share this video with them. So yeah, it was lovely to share this with you today, and let's make a committed decision to really have a great relationship with food and understand how to get healthy body fat levels and not to diet anymore. Yay, how much happier would everyone be? Okay, see you next time.